and welcome. uh, Today we will be building something like this. This will be a sidebar with some link to other pages and with a closing icon, opening icon, and obviously we can navigate to different pages. For example, this is the home page, and if I go to products, you can see the URL changing. It is now on another page. It is now at products, and if I go to contact us, it is on the third page. So this is the basic setup that we will be building today, and we will be using a React Router DOM to basically navigate the pages, and we will also be using React icons. You can see that I am using this hamburger menu icon, and this home, this products, and all these icons I took from the React icons. Okay, I don't there's something, I think I'm on the wrong page, but that doesn't matter. It is the same thing. Okay, so this is what we will be building, and at the moment I have a basic app setup for the so at the moment there is nothing in it. There is an index.html. I have deleted all the unnecessary stuff from the create React app, like boilerplate code, and app.js is also empty. So Navbar.js is also empty. This is empty, and I have three pages: contact us, and products and home. Okay, so we can now begin. And I have some basic CSS in app.js. I've removed the inherent margin and padding, and I have used some font here. Okay, so I used h1 to just write this, and at the moment, so we will not be needing it right now. We can just okay, so let's start. First of all, we'll start with the navbar. Navbar.js. Okay, RFCE. So this is the the VS Code plugin that lets you gives you the boilerplate code for any React component. So for example, this navbar.js, it will create this, like import React and function, and then export default. Other than so okay, let's complete the imports. We'll be importing navbar.css, and we will also be importing okay, let's not do it at the moment. Okay, so we can go to and import navbar from component navbar, and if we go here, we can navbar. So if I add an h1 here, like hello world, yeah, so we should see that. Okay, so let's begin. We will start with a empty fragment, and we will have a div. First of all, we will be creating this navbar with this menu. Okay, so it will have I'll give it a class name of navbar, and then I will be using, okay, so I'll be using link from React Router DOM. I've already installed it from the console, so you can also install it with the npm install React Router DOM. So to use link, you will have to import it first. Import link from React Router DOM, and this is just like an A tag. You have to give it a path and a class name of nav menu icon. I will give it a class name of nav menu icon. Okay, and I will now insert this icon from React icon. So in order to do that, you can first of all you will have to install it, and then you can import any of the icon from any of these, whatever you want to call these. I will be using Font Awesome, so I will import all the icons from the Font Awesome first. So I can import them like this: import all as Font Awesome icons from React icons /fa. Okay, so and then if I want to, I can use the, okay, so this is giving us at the moment an error. You should not use link outside a router, so we'll fix that. For now, let's just add our menu, add our icon. So my icon will be the FA bars, this one. So we have already imported all the icons as FA icons. So now first we have to write FA icons dot now, and after that the name of the icon that you want to insert here, FA bars. So there's that. Now in order to get rid of this error, let's go to app.js and we will import browser router route and switch from React Router DOM, and then we will be having a browser router tag. Inside we will have our navbar, and then we will have a switch, and we will have different routes here. At the moment these will be empty. You can see now the error has gone away, and we have a small icon with the three bars, just like this one. So before proceeding, let's add some CSS to our navbar. Okay, so first of all we'll grab the navbar, give it a background color of, we can check the background, sorry, pick color from the web, this one. Okay, so it has the color, and we will give it a height of 8vh, or you can give it in pixels, that doesn't matter. Make it a little bit brighter, and to put it in the middle we can use the display of flex and justify content flex start and align items center. It will bring it in the center. Okay, so now to style our icon, nav, what did I name it? Nav menu icon. So nav menu icon. Okay, so let's move it to right side, margin left, 2 rem. Okay, and let's make it a little bigger, font size 2 rem, and color white, and we will also give it a max height of 2 rem and background none. So the max height I gave it because if I remove it, you can see that it goes slightly upwards, and that's because it has some extra spacing. There is something here, I don't know why. Yeah, it's gone away. So there is some extra space at the bottom, but the icon itself is 32 by 32 pixel, but it takes 32 by 39. I don't know why. So if you add the max height of 2 rem, that is equal to 32 pixels, then it will like limit it to 32 pixels and remove that extra space, so it like brings it in the center very smoothly. Okay, so I think that we are done here. Let's now move forward and add our sidebar. Okay, so outside our navbar div, let's now add I'll be using nav, or you can use div, that doesn't matter. Class name of, I'll give it sidebar container. Okay, and inside the sidebar container, first of all, you'll have the same icon type thing here, so we can just simply copy this, paste it here, and to change the icon you can go to React icons and search for close, and this one, this is from Font Awesome. You can easily recognize it because it starts with FA, and go to R and paste here. So okay, we have this. Now if I go to my, you know what, let's add a list first, and this will be our first li, and all these will be inside the li. Okay, so what it will do, it will let me like we can put all of these in a list, 1 2 3 4. So this one will be first, and let's give this one class name of nav, or we can call it sidebar to be consistent with this one, sidebar toggle, and we can give this a class name of all sidebar items, or sidebar items. Okay, now let's add a little CSS to it, just so we can see what is happening. Let's grab our sidebar container and give it the same background color as our navbar. I'm sorry, same background color as our navbar, and give it a width of 14 rem, height of 100 vh. Okay, so we can already see what is happening here. So but there is one thing that we should note, is that whenever we open our sidebar, it comes above our navbar. So at the moment it is below the navbar. So what we can do is we can display flex and justify content center, and we can use the position fixed and top 0 and left 0. It will come up exactly on the top of the navbar. So at the moment it will not go like it has nothing, it has no CSS, no animation, so that's why it is like this. Let's see. Okay, so other than that, I think let's just, what else we have? Our toggle, we have a nav menu icon. Let's now add the 3 list items, these one. So for that I have another file like this one, and we can export const sidebar data as an array, and we can have first ID, and then we can have the title of home, and then we can have a class name of we can call it sidebar item, and the icon will be okay, so I'll get back to the icon. The path for this one will be home. Okay, so for icon, let's do the same thing here that we did in the navbar and add all the icons and then for the home, let's go to React icon and type home and use this one. So for icon, we can just write fa icons dot fa home, and now we can just copy and paste what is wrong here. Export const, I have a wrong spelling. Now it's okay, and this will be id2. The second one was products. This will be same, icon will be different, and path will be products. This is contact us. This will be different, and path will be contact. C name will be this, okay, and this will be 3. And for the products, I use a cart. I used this one, and okay, I missed a comma here. And for the contact us, I use an envelope. Where's the font awesome one? Where's the font awesome one? You can use this one. Okay, so I think this is it for at the moment. Let's go to our navbar and import our sidebar data, and here outside our li, let's create the 3 LIs that we just entered data for. We can do that easily by mapping with sidebar data dot map sidebar item and we can return an li. Now why is it? We will return one li with a class name of sidebar item dot cname, and it will have like this, a link with a path of sidebar item dot path, and the icon will be sidebar item dot icon. That, and we will also have, let's bring it to separate lines to see it better, sidebar item, and then we will have the title here. We can use a span tag and sidebar item. Okay, let's go here. Okay, there's something wrong maybe. What did I do wrong? There's a key prop. Okay, let's first add the key to each li to get rid of that warning. I use the id sidebar item dot id. Okay, so we have an li, and that has the this, and then there's this. So what's wrong? Objects are not valid with object keys id title. Where did I use the object? Sidebar dot map Okay, so I got what the problem was. I just didn't write the dot title here. Title, so it should now work fine. Yeah, so I can see the all four of these home, products, contact us, and the first icon. So now we can go to our Sidebar CSS again and start styling our sidebars. So let's grab each of the, we gave the class name of sidebar item to all of these, each of these. So let's grab sidebar item, flex, justify content, flex start, and align items center, and height of 3 rem. It will add some height. Okay, and after that color white to make these white. Why didn't change the color? Okay, and list style none, list style none. Okay, so and then we can grab the anchor tags and do the text decoration none. This will get rid of the underline. Color white. Okay, so change from here that we don't need it here. Okay, so color white, and then we can make them a little bigger. Font size 1 rem. They're the same size. Height will be 100%, and then we can add a display, flex, align items center, and we can at the moment. Okay, so so they are in the middle, and we have like aligned them to start. That's because the whole UL is in the middle and they don't have any more space than this from here to here. So if we grab the sidebar items and give it a width of 100%, this will move it, this will bring it to the left. Now they are using whole 100% width of their parent, which is from here to here. Okay, so now to bring them a little towards right, we can use padding or margin. I think let's add padding, padding of 8 pixel from the 0, 8 and 16 pixels. Yeah, and we can also add some padding to the our anchor dice 0 and 1.5 rem. Okay, so we also need to bring this a little further down because our the menu of the hamburger menu is a little bit like around somewhere here. So let's grab the this sidebar item and toggle. Toggle, and for this we can say display, flex, and height 60 pixels, and then we can justify content start, flex start. It will align item center. It should now be centered. Yeah, and then we can give it a little more margin at the bottom to move these a little further down. We can give them 1 rem or maybe 0.5 RAM or 0.7 RAM I think is okay. Apart from that, width I think is already 100%, so we don't need to do that here. Yeah, width is already 100%, and then we can grab these span tags and give it a padding left 1 RAM. Should move further apart. Okay, so now to add the hover effect, so we can, this is already removed, go to our anchor tags that are links and add a hover, and then we can background color, let's add blue. Okay, so this, why is this only, let's add first border radius of like 4 pixels. Now, but why is it should have the width of 100%. Sidebar container, where is the sidebar container? And then there is sidebar items, it has the width of 100%. Let's add width 100% here. Oh, actually these are not, I think it should be added here. Yeah, and 100% is too much, we can decrease it a little, 95% or something, yeah, or maybe 90%. I think this, yeah, 90% is okay, and we can decrease the intensity of this color a little, like this one. Yeah, pretty much this one. Okay, so we have added this. Now to move it away and then come to bring it back, we can add state. Where is our navbar? Let's add the use state component and const sidebar, and set sidebar is a use state of initial value of false. And then we can, this is our navbar, sorry, sidebar, and we can use some JavaScript here to find out whether or not sidebar is active. So if sidebar is active, what we can do is we can give it some different class, and when it is not, we can give it some different class, like this one. We can give it a class of active, and if not, then we can give it a class of container. Let's check. Yeah, so at the moment it should have a class name of sidebar container, and we already have CSS for that. Sorry, where is the, yeah, this one, sidebar container. And if it's, sorry, not here, active, so actually when it is not active, it should be minus 100%, like off the screen, and when it is active, it should come back to, sorry, not top should be 0, top should be 0, left should be minus 100%, and when we toggle it, the left should then be 0. And if we go here and add a function const show sidebar, and we can call our sidebar function here, and whatever the sidebar initial state was, we can toggle it, and then we can use a on click and call this function whenever our this is clicked. Okay, so whenever we click that, you can see our sidebar pops right in. So we can do two, three things here. We need to add this to our UL also, so whenever we click it, it goes away. Okay, so there is there is a slight problem here. If I click here, it should not go back. It should only go back if I click only these four. So we should not add it here, but we can add it here and here. I think this should do. Yeah, so now it is not going back if I click here. And let's add some transition also, because it is very abrupt. Transition 1 second, and here also transition 1 second. Okay, so it is coming a little slightly slower and going away faster, so we can decrease it to 500 ms maybe. Yeah, that's much better. I think that's pretty much it for this. We can add some route to like navigate to different pages. For that, we can just simply add path. If the path is this, then component should be home, and let's copy this line 3 times, and if the path is products, this should be products, and if path should be contact, it should be contact us. Let's now import all the import home. Let's first see what is inside our let's add h1 home, and products, and our contact us, and go to the products and add products. Okay, so we can now close this and go to our app.js and import go home from, go to pages and home, right? And then we can copy products, and then the next one is contact us. Okay, so yeah, I have products, and okay, so whenever I click this, it goes back to home, which it should not. So we can fix that here. Whenever we click it, it should not do anything. Yeah, so now if it is inside product and I click this, it nothing happens. Let's add a little bit of CSS to our give all these some class name of comp. This is temporary, like just to see properly what is going on. And if we go to our app.css and do this, yeah, and change the color to the same the same color that we used for the background. Yeah, this one, app.css. yeah, so it is now changed. If we go to products, it is at the products, and if I go to contact us, it is under contact us, home. Okay, so it has some slight scroll, and it should not have this. If we go to our navbar.css or app.js, app.css, give it a height of how much we gave to our 8vh, so we can give 92 vh here. I think, yeah, it should get rid of the scroll. Now, so you can see the page is changing and this is changing, and we have a slight like hover effect also. So this was today. Okay, so if I'm at products and I open and close, this is also going to home. It should not do that, so we can also fix it here. These buttons should not do anything, should not like bring us from one page to another, just close and open the side menu bar. Okay, so I think this is it. I learned something from when I was making this. I hope you also learned something. Please leave your feedback and tell me how can I improve the quality of these videos. Thank you so much for watching.